What does education mean to you?
What does everything? Everything, man. For one, for our ancestors to go without it. Think about that. You know, you talk about slavery, but our life doesn't begin with slavery. We created the universe, you know, and to come here and to be robbed of everything, our religion, our culture, our God, our education, and we still survive. To invent, to create all the inventions. Now they start, you see it every month or two or so, it starts coming out where, you know, this guy invented this, the stoplight, you know what I'm saying, the stop sign, open heart surgery. So now you starting to hear about this, but you can't let colonizers tell you about your history. They never will.
Nah.
You know? So like I said, me being the first person in my family to go to college, that was so important, you know what I'm saying, to me. And not only just to go to college, to actually get the opportunity to graduate before my kids graduated college. You know, I remember me and my mother arguing about it. Well, I wouldn't say we were arguing, but a disagreement, you know, about that, because my junior year, again, like I said, I'm like, I'm going pro, Ma, you know, and she was like, well, what about your education? And I'm like, what about it? I said, here it is. I'm seeing you still getting up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, catching the bus. I got an opportunity to change that right now. Well, baby, don't worry about me. You know, I'm good. I can afford to catch the bus, you know, another year or whatever have you. And I'm like, nah, well, I got the opportunity to change our lives, you know what I'm saying, right now. So me going back to school and, you know, 6 credits from graduating, you know, my senior year. And I never told my mother that, you know. So even when I get drafted, you know, #1, first thing I heard mouth was like, oh, when you going back to school? And I'm like, school? For what? You know? So
she understood.
She understood it, you know, and again, I understood it, but at the time, it was just on the back burner.
Yeah, you got.
Like, I'm gonna get back to it, but it's a lot more of the stuff. I got to, you know, I got to make sure you good. I got to make sure my aunt, my uncles, you know what I'm saying, are good. I got opportunity to change that. Like right now, this is what we've been fighting for.
Right.
You know, I see my uncle raise 15 of us in a 2-family flat. You know what I'm saying? 1 check. Right. So I got an opportunity to change that right now. I'm gonna get back to it, Mama. Right now, nah. Yeah. This is what's important, you know what I'm saying, to me. I can always go back to that. Yeah. So even when I was playing, when they came out with, you know, taking classes online, I never told my mom that I'm taking classes on, you know, online and everything. And I get stuck, man. 6 credits, statistics. Yeah. I hated it, right? So I'm having a conversation one day with Benny, because Benny White is asking me that, like, ain't you finna graduate, man? I say, B, these damn statistics is killing me, man. I can't do it, man. And the simplest thing that he said to me made me change my whole attitude about it. He said, you looking at it the wrong way. I said, well, how should I be looking at it? You know, he's like, break it down, Derrick, in basketball, in stats. When he said that to me, it clicked with me just that quick. And, you know, finish. So, you know, they wanted me to come and walk across stage. Again, it's not who I am, because I didn't want the whole light to be on me. I know if I went back to Syracuse and walked across stage and graduate, it's gonna be about Derrick Coleman. Yeah. I didn't want that. I'm like, man, mail me my degree. So it's Mother's Day. I took my mom out for Mother's Day. You know, my aunts and everybody was sitting at the table eating, and I had my diploma wrapped. You know, so I'm like, Happy Mother's Day, Ma. You know, give it to her. And she's like, what is this, a family picture? You know, you and your kids and your wife and stuff. I'm like, yeah. And she pulled it and she seen it, man. She started crying. She was like, wow. I'm like, yeah. You know, and again, man, education is everything.